our most respected Vice Chairman of PDU, Hasmukh Bhai Adia ji, my dear friend and our respected Chief Guest, Shri Uday Kotak, Chairman Standing Committee of the PDU, Srimati Anita Karwal ji, our very popular Director General, Professor Manoharan ji, my fellow members of the board, faculty, teachers, staff, parents, my dear friends, and above all, my dear students of PDU. Namaste, a very warm good afternoon to each and every one of you. To my dear students, hearty congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. But overall, whenever I come to PDU, I can see the happiness, pride, and excitement adorning all your young faces and can tell you that your energy is infectious. And this only comes with the glow of self-achievement that all of you possess. And today, what actually impressed me the most was how much progress the student-led initiatives have made in PDU. All the clubs that you have started and all the individual student-led initiatives are something that make all of us very, very happy. And I wanted to particularly congratulate all of you on making this now your university, and it is beyond what we or the faculty have done. You have done this for yourself. My deep appreciation for you. Each one of you who is graduating today is, of course, very proud, and we are all very proud of you. But let me tell you that on this side, your parents and elders are even feeling happier and prouder today. They have been waiting for this day as eagerly as you. Today is when their prayers are answered. Today is when their years of tapasya, of bringing you up, bear fruit. And I have known this emotion very well. Both Neeta and I have sat in parents' seat while attending our graduation ceremonies of all our 3 children who are now adults. So I extend my warm congratulations to all the mothers, fathers, grandfathers in this institution and who are not present here. And genuinely, students, a very, very big hand for your elders again. In front of me, I also warmly congratulate all your teachers. They too have a sense of fulfillment today. Teaching, to my mind, is the most noble profession. Your teachers have spent countless hours in classrooms, laboratories, fieldwork, research to enrich your minds with knowledge, values, skills, and capabilities. Therefore, when you achieve success later in life, never forget that your parents, your teachers, and well-wishers have prepared you for this success. A big round of applause for your teachers. Students, universities like the PDEU not only impart knowledge, they also equip you with the virtue of gratitude. Today, I'd like you to remember that gratitude is an emotion that lessens our ego, ripens our personality, and enables us to achieve more in life. Dear young friends, Convocation is your big day, and you are truly fortunate that today you will receive the blessings and guidance from really an exceptionally distinguished personality, a friend of mine whom I can say that I have known for many decades. We've grown up together, and he is Shri Uday Kotak, our chief guest. He is a legendary name in Indian business, a bold visionary and a big achiever. When he was young, he was a dreamer like all of you. He was amongst the first Indians to realize an important truth. He knew that India cannot become a global economic powerhouse without world-class institutions in banking and financial services. He built Kotak Mahindra Bank from the ground up into one of the most successful banks in India and did not really go through foreign partnerships. He had initial foreign partnerships and he could have taken the easier path, but he decided to build an Indian institution on his own. And that is what you must know about Uday Kotak. He is a self-made, first-generation entrepreneur. When he started his career, he too was a young graduate like you, with dreams in his eyes and fire in his belly. Today, the world of business listens when he speaks. Therefore, Uday Kotak stands to all of us as a beacon of inspiration to an entire generation of young leaders and entrepreneurs. Thank you, Uday, for making the time today. Your being here at PDEU to motivate our graduating students means a lot to all of us. Let's welcome Uday with a very big applause. Friends, as I continue gratitude, what can I say about our Vice Chairman, Dr. Adia? I can only say that PDU is indeed privileged to have him as our wise and steadfast guide. He's a gifted administrator and one of India's finest financial minds. Thank you for your silent support. We also have our standing of the our chairman of the standing committee, Srimati Anita Karwal, and I am very grateful to you for your leadership as you take reins and take this institution to greater heights. And so am I grateful to Dr. Manoharan. I think that as we already told him in the board, under his leadership, we've come a long way. And to all my members of the board, I express my deep gratitude on this day. PDU's growth could not have been possible without the unstinted support of the government of Gujarat. We express our sincere thanks to Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel, the Honorable Chief Minister and officials of the government of Gujarat. Esteemed guests and friends, above all today, we express our deepest gratitude to our visionary Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji. Pandit Deen Dayal Energy University owes its very birth to his extraordinary vision. All of you are benefiting from what Narendra Bhai thought in the early 2000s. And when he called me and said in 2005 that we have to build one of the finest institutions in Gujarat, right? And that is what we have achieved from 2007 onwards. So we will always be grateful to our Prime Minister. Long before he became Prime Minister, he foresaw that India needed Atmanirbharta in energy. Over 20 years ago, he told me he wanted Gujarat to lead the nation in energy and energy products. He also told me that Gujarat should take the lead in cultivating world-class human resources needed to achieve India's clean energy ambition. That is how he helped establish this pioneering university. Friends, there are many things that we learn from our beloved Prime Minister. Let me mention just 2 lessons here for all of us. 1, Modi ji never lets a good idea go to waste. His Man Ki Baat inevitably becomes his Man Ka Sankalp. His Sankalp is always Vajra Sankalp. His determination is as hard as a diamond. He does not rest with simply making a sankalp. He knows how to turn his sankalp into success. In the last 10 years, the world has seen how he especially chooses impossible-looking tasks and transforms them into reality. This, for all of us, is lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 is about his boundless energy. Narendra Bhai Modi's name stands for Anant Shakti, infinite energy. Since PDEU is an energy-focused university, all of us should learn to be as energetic as our Prime Minister. People often ask the question, where does Modi ji take rest? Or does he rest at all? I can tell you that I know the answer to this question. The answer lies in what Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay ji has said, who is the founder and whose name this university bears, has said about rest or Vishranti. He has said, Kaam mein badlav hi Vishranti hai. Change of work is itself rest. And I think this is our Prime Minister's motto. This should be our motto, dear students, also. Therefore, when we think about these two lessons, how to turn ideas into action and how to work tirelessly, we cannot escape the conclusion that Narendra Modi ji is not only India's Pradhan Mantri, but for us and this university, he is our Gurudev, our respected teacher, and we will follow his learnings. My dear PDU family, our university today is 18 years old. Our alumni community is growing. Many of them have achieved outstanding success in business and society. We are proud of their achievements. Let me warmly congratulate the meritorious students and excellent faculty for their achievement. Permit me to recognize some of them. Ms. Nazneen Sheikh and Mr. Neerav Prajapat, both doctoral students, have secured the coveted Prime Minister's Fellowship. My congratulations to them. 10 of our BTech students have received the prestigious Reliance Foundation scholarships. Again, my congratulations to them. Dr. Sriram from our School of Liberal Studies, along with 3 other faculty members, have secured a major project on sustainable agriculture in our villages from ICSSR. My warm appreciation and congratulations to Dr. Sriram and his team. I'm specially heartened by the application-focused research by the Center of Excellence in Geothermal Energy team led by Dr. Sirkar. They have successfully demonstrated green hydrogen research project in Unna Navsari village of Gujarat. It is recognized as one of the top projects in industry-academia collaboration at the CII R&D Summit in 2024. To these and all other achievers at PDU, my warm appreciation and wish the future generations exponential achievements in the future. My dear PDU family, it is natural for us to feel proud of what we have achieved in terms of patents, the papers, the rankings, the awards, the all-round praise. But we must not remain satisfied with this. We must aim higher. Within a couple of years, India will emerge as the 3rd largest economy in the world. No power on earth can stop India's growth trajectory. I can clearly foresee that India will become the most prosperous nation in the world before the end of this century. But India, with other large economies, also has a big responsibility. We must not allow economic growth endanger planet Earth and further worsen the climate crisis. Therefore, the transition from fossil fuels to clean and green energy has to be accelerated. I am supremely confident that green technologies and green enterprises can reverse the ecological degradation and indeed make our planet more beautiful, more livable for future generations. Our Prime Minister wants India to become the greenest nation in the world. For this purpose, India is also transforming itself into a deep tech nation with advanced manufacturing capabilities. This is the context in which PDEU should see its future role and responsibility. My dear PDEU family, therefore, here are my 3 expectations from all of you in the PDEU family. My first expectation, PDEU should further improve the quality of research and make it application-driven. We should specially focus on newer areas like bioenergy, which have the potential to help our farmers and boost employment opportunities. My second expectation, we should simultaneously increase our internal strengths and also forge national and global collaborations so as to enhance our leading position in research and academics. My third expectation, the intersection of green energy, green materials, and artificial intelligence is going to shape the future of humanity. I would like PDEU to gain a leading position in this synergy. Talking of artificial intelligence, I have a piece of advice to our young students. You must be good at using AI as a tool of learning, but do not give up your own critical thinking. ChatGPT का जरूर से इस्तेमाल करो, लेकिन याद रखो, आर्टिफिशियल बुद्धि से नहीं, खुद की बुद्धि से हम आगे बढ़ेंगे और आप आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. Dear graduating students, before I conclude, may I share with you a few life lessons. You will remember after many years what was said at this convocation. As you step out of the portals of this great university, know that you are going to step into a bigger university, the University of Life. The University of Life has no campus. It has no classrooms. It has no fixed curriculum. It has no faculty. You will be on your own. You will have to excel in it just as you have excelled in PDU. But don't worry. Life is as rewarding as it is demanding. And as you chart your path forward, allow me to suggest 5 guiding principles that have helped me. 1, discover your true passion. Find what ignites your soul. When you dedicate your energy to something you love, work becomes joy and challenge becomes opportunities for growth. 2, commit to lifelong learning. In this age of rapid technological advancement, the willingness to learn continuously is not an option. It is a must for survival and success. Therefore, embrace curiosity and never stop learning, ever. 3, inculcate the virtue of sharing. Know that knowledge grows when it is shared. By helping others rise, you elevate yourself and build a community of mutual growth and progress. 4, invest in meaningful relationships. Genuine connections, what I call dil ke rishte, are the foundation of both personal and professional success. Build trust, foster respect, focus on character building, and nurture relationships that stand the test of time. And 5, cherish and nurture your family bonds. Family gives purpose and direction to life. It is within the family that you learn values such as care, empathy, resilience, and qualities that will shape your journey to success. My dear students, I know all of you are excited, happy, and also perhaps a bit nervous. As you stand on the threshold of your professional journey, it is natural for you to think about the future. But let me assure you one thing. There has never been a better time to be young and ambitious in India. You are stepping into the golden age of India. You are not only its inheritors, but also its creators. The future belongs to you, and I have no doubt you will seize it with courage, determination, and a sense of purpose. The opportunities before you are vast, but so is your potential. Step out with confidence, work with determination, and lead with integrity. Let the values you hold close and the lessons you have learned at PDEU guide you as you reach for the stars. We are immensely proud of you and cannot wait to see the incredible contributions you will make to India and the world. May you always dream big, work hard, and lead with purpose. Good luck, God bless, and all my best wishes to all of you. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you.